outermost layer in the three enveloped covering in a bacteria can be all except. So understand, when I'm talking about the outermost layer in a bacteria, it is actually called as the cell envelope. And when I'm talking about cell envelope, from outside to inside, it is made up of glycocalyx, which can be again in the form of a loose sheath or a tough layer. When it is form of a loose sheath, it is actually called as a slime layer, and when it consists of a tough layer, it is called as a capsule. Then we have inside cell wall, and then inside we have cell membrane. And these three layers together constitute the cell envelope. So let us pick the option which actually is incorrect. The first option says it's made up of mucopeptide cell wall, which actually is wrong. Then we have second option which says loose sheath of slime, which I told you can be there. So this is a correct option. Third option says it is glycocalyx, which actually is the correct answer. Then the fourth layer says thick and tough capsule, which is also a correct option here. So we have option number 1, which is incorrect, which signifies our correct answer. So we move to question number 112, which says enzymes in lysosomes are optimally active at. So understand, lysosome actually consists of hydrolytic enzymes. These enzymes do the process of digestion at acidic pH. So understand, the correct answer will be, they will be active at alkaline pH, no. At neutral pH, no. At acidic pH, yes. And fourth, at basic pH, which is also a wrong option. So we have option number C, that is acidic pH, as the correct answer. So we move to the next question, that is question number 113, which says filament, hook and basal body are the parts of. So understand, when I'm talking about these structures, these are signifying flagella. Now what's the flagella? It's actually a structure which is actually providing motility to the cells. And then we have the flagella, which is present in both eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells, but the structure is entirely different. When I'm talking about filament, hook and basal body, these represents a bacterial flagella, because bacterial flagellum is composed of three parts, which is filament, hook and basal body, which are actually given here. So we see the options. Option number 1 says a locomotory structure which is actually present in paramecium. When I'm talking about paramecium, it's a eukaryotic cells. The option number 1 is wrong. Second option says a structure present in all eukaryotic cells which is responsible for locomotion, which is also a wrong option. The third option says a double membrane bound structure present in animal cells only. And animal cells basically signifies the eukaryotic cells. So this is also a wrong option. Fourth option says a filamentous extension responsible for locomotion in bacteria. So we have option number 4, which is actually fitting right to the given option. So we have option number 4 as the correct answer. We come to question number 114, which says the structures in some bacteria that help to attach the bacteria to the host tissue are. When I'm talking about these structures which are actually helping the bacteria to attach to the host tissue, the structure is fimbriae. Fimbriae are nothing, these are small bristle-like structures which are actually present in the bacterium and which help the bacteria to attach to rocks in a stream and also to the host organism, or we can say host tissues of the organism. So we see the options. Option number 1 says mesosome, which is actually wrong. We have option number 2 as fimbriae, which is the correct answer here. Option number 3 says flagella, and option number 4 says cilia, which are also wrong. So we have option number 2 as our correct answer. We move to question number 115, which says select the incorrect statement regarding the component in prokaryotic cell which is site of protein synthesis. So when I'm talking about a prokaryotic cell, it is not going to have any membrane bound organelle. So we have structures which are called as ribosomes. And ribosomes, which are also referred to as a protein factory of a cell, are the structures which are involved in protein synthesis. And these are non-membrane bound. And when I'm talking about prokaryotic ribosomes, they are of 70S type, in which they contain two subunits, that is 50S and 30S, and together which constitutes 70S ribosomes. Okay, so now understand the first option which says it is a non-membrane bound structure, ribosome, yes. It is found to be associated with plasma membrane, yes. When I'm talking about a prokaryotic cell, indeed it is the correct option. Third option says it has two subunits, 60S and 40S, which is actually wrong because it's a eukaryotic type of ribosome. These structure, when I'm talking about 60S and 40S type, this type of ribosome is found in eukaryotic organisms. So we have this as the wrong option here, and it forms polysome, which is indeed correct. So we had to pick which is incorrect. So we have option number 3 as the right answer.